Hey, what's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man, on a walk in Great Smoky Mountains National Park on a trail called the Boogerman Trail. So, I'm only slightly more mature than the sixth graders that I teach. So, when I saw that on a map earlier this week and was planning out where to go, Boogerman Trail, I mean, that's hilarious. So, what makes me a little different than a sixth grader is then I wanted to know, what's the story? How could a trail be named the Boogerman Trail? And it's a pretty impressive trail. I stopped here because there's a whole lot of really nice color, fall color coming in down the hill from me. A lot of sourwood trees, some maples and some hickories down there. Good splash of color on a day like today. But back to the Boogerman Trail. So when I read about it, it kind of seemed to fit perfectly with like a lesson that a sixth grader I think needs to know. Sixth grade, middle school in particular, probably the biggest thing that children are facing, aside from possibly a really tough home life, is bullying. Kids are picking on each other. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to stop it. But one guy I think had a pretty good idea about it, Boogerman. So I actually don't remember his real name, but the story goes that I read was when he was in grade school, he was caught picking his nose. Everybody picks their nose probably in elementary school, and everybody gets caught from it every now and then too. So he was picking his nose, and kids started picking on him, started making fun of him, calling him Booger Man. And you could really do two things with that. You could either call them names back, you could fight back, you could be upset about it. But that really doesn't fix the problem. It's just going to lead probably to more and more and more bullying and hatred between the kids. But this guy Booger Man, he was like, you know what, that's pretty funny. I'll take it. You can call me Booger Man. He made it through elementary school. Everybody kept calling him Booger Man. Gets up, going through all levels. Sticks with him the rest of his life. Stays as an adult being called Booger Man. Kind of funny story, but I think just a really brilliant idea by him. It didn't seem to bother him, and from that point on, really, people couldn't really pick on him about it. It was his name, so I like it. Eventually, he would buy some property out here in western North Carolina, a big chunk of land, settle on it, and as the National Park Service came through and started establishing Great Smoky Mountains National Park, when he passed away, all of his property was incorporated into the national park, and now his name is forever etched in this trail here. Pretty awesome. I like that story. It's a pretty unique take on kids picking on kids. So thought I'd stop and tell you about it and tell you that science rocks. Peace.